Let's talk about backswing. Now obviously to start off with beginner golf tips, we talked about the grip and the pressure shift, which is going to affect impact conditions. So think about, now we're going to talk about backswing. So I see a lot of commonalities within errors related to backswing, and just a misunderstanding how you transfer weight into the backswing and how you develop that through time. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips that's going to point you in the right direction, tips that I use with beginner golfers who are struggling to make contact with the golf ball. Just a couple of tips to focus on that's going to improve your golf. So tip number one is backswing technique can be misconstrued sometimes. What I mean by that is, the number one fault I see is when you say to a golfer you need to shift pressure. But what they do is, when you tell them to shift pressure, they think about too much moving their upper body. So they get into this position where they need to shift too much pressure. Look at my hat, how it moves too far away from the target, and what happens to the weight shift that goes too far on the outside of the foot. My upper body's moved too far behind the golf ball, and my lower body's moved with my upper body. So what we need to feel like we're doing is allowing this left hip to move over slightly. So we're in this position. If we sway, think about our hips moving the same line. So our hips moving the same angle, where weight's behind the outside of our right foot, which is going to create the club to hit the ground before the golf ball and general strike issues. So what you need to feel like you're doing is focus on your right pocket. Feel like the right pocket goes behind you. Feel like as we do that, the right pocket goes behind you. Turn this right leg out slightly. Feel like the right leg straightens, the left pocket goes behind you. And obviously when the right pocket goes behind you, the pressure is going to be more into the heel. We don't want to get in this position where the weight stays in the toe, because that's going to encourage you to swing over the top. So let's focus on, we get to the top of the backswing, allow the right leg to straighten, allow the weight to go into the heel, allow the left shoulder to turn over the right shoulder, and then from there we're going to allow the hands to travel a more distance behind the body. So if we don't get in the position where we don't get the weight travelling into the heel, the hands stay in front, we're going to swing over the top. So think about, weight goes into the heel, allow the right leg to straighten, weight goes into the right heel, come back down, obviously get in top, allow the right leg to straighten, come back down at impact, the weight transfers from the right heel into the left heel. A lot of commonalities with club face aim. Number one fault in golf is when people take the club back open, the left arm gets too far away from the chest. So think about, the tip to focus on is people who take the club more across the chest and the club face in a more turned down position, a close position. That is the key ingredients to successful iron shots. It's going to get the ball going a little bit lower, more compression, better strikes. So the number one fault I see is when people get this left arm moving too far away from their body. That creates a big disconnection. So the club goes out, there's only one alternative but to get the club to move back this way, back behind the body, and that is to roll the wrists over in this position. That gets the lead wrist in a cup position, club face is in an open position. So to focus on here, we take the club back, feel like the left arm goes across the chest, that's going to allow the hands to travel more in the way, that gets the path going more inside, and from there, see the grooves on the club. If we open the club face, then the grooves are going to be pointing more towards the sky. If we get in a close position, they're more towards the bottom of the club face, or more towards the ground. So we want to hit the ball with a slightly closed club face, if that makes sense. So left arms across the chest, grooves have to point towards the ground. So feel like this left wrist gets in a more bowed position where it's more pointing towards the sky at the top, but at the start, let's just focus on getting the grooves point towards the ground. From there, as you return the club back into impact, you're going to create more consistency. So left arm across chest, grooves in a strong position, that's going to allow you to create more consistency. Came into the range just to put the tips into practice, what we focused on the golf course. So this is the time to do it. If you're in between jobs at the moment and you've got enough time, come up to the range, spend half an hour, groove your swing. So going to the right heel, right leg should straighten, hands should go behind your body. And we're getting this club in a more turned down position, a closed position, which is going to allow you to hit the ball more penetrating and more compression and impact. So a drill to focus on, this drill is used by any tour player to try and understand where the weight position should be. So stand on one leg, so I call this the FLAMINGO. So take your right foot off the ground, put your toe on the ground, lift your right heel off the ground, weight should be in your left foot. From there, if I was to take a backswing and the weight was to go too far outside my right foot, then what's going to happen is I'm going to lose balance. So this is going to allow me to pivot into the golf ball properly. Weight stays left, I'm able to turn my right hip behind me, weight goes into the heel, From there, I'll return that into that position. Weight stays left, and I'm going to create more centred strikes, and I'm going to hit the target more often than expected. So, any thoughts on that video? Make sure you subscribe to the channel at Jamie Allen Golf. Subscribe to any other of my channels, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, and comment below your thoughts on the video. Thanks for listening. Give the video a like. Thumbs up.